Barbram.
I'm Muskan.
I'm Archie.
And we are going to watch why F-47 is the scariest jet in this world. And the thing is, like, F-35 is now currently the scariest one, but how scary would be the F-47, we don't know. So let's watch this.
F-47 fighter jet flying, nothing in the world comes even close to it.
Ooh.
It's virtually unseeable. That's what the president said.
I can
and
see
the
it.
Air Force has even labeled it Stealth++. World's fastest stealth fighter. So the question is, if the F-22 shows up on enemy radar like a marble, then how small is the F-47? Some say less than a mosquito.
What?
That's a metaphor, of course, but it captures the scale of what the Air Force claims.
Like, it's so small
For
on the
5
radar.
years, this ghost aircraft has been flying quietly in test ranges, and only now the secrets are starting to emerge.
Ooh.
In this video, I'll explain what
I like
Stealth++
secrets.
actually means, how stealth has evolved from the F-117 to the F-35 and F-22, and how the F-47 pushes it further. We'll break down radar invisibility, infrared hiding, and even how brand new engines reduce a plane's heat signature.
Wow.
We'll also explore why combining
And normally
Mach 2
when you
plus
see plane
speed
engines,
with
they're like,
deep stealth was once considered
And how
impossible,
can that not
and
be
how the
detected?
F-47 may have solved it, and
How?
the cost and controversy behind this mega
Oh my
project.
god, they're looking so scary.
To understand Stealth Double Plus Plus, you first need the quick history of stealth. In the 1970s, DARPA's Have Blue experiments proved that aircraft could be designed to deflect radar waves instead of reflecting them. This became the F-117 Nighthawk,
Like
the first
deflect.
operational stealth jet.
Oh.
The F-22 Raptor then refined the idea, adding aerodynamic performance to stealth. The Raptor's radar cross-section, or RCS, is often described as appearing the size of a marble on radar.
Marble.
Oh.
Marble
The
is
F-35
this
Lightning
small.
took the
Yeah.
stealth playbook further by integrating advanced sensors and electronic warfare, though its RCS is generally thought to be slightly larger than the F-22's. Now comes the F-47. On an official Air Force graphic, it's labeled Stealth++.
Mach 2 plus speed.
That doesn't mean they've released its radar signature. Those numbers remain classified. What it does mean is that the Air Force considers it a new category of low observability, beyond both the Raptor and the Lightning. Think of stealth as coins on a table.
Okay.
If the F-35 is a quarter, and the F-22 a marble, the F-47 belongs in an even smaller box, one the Air Force simply calls Stealth++.
Because of the
But stealth
size.
What is
isn't
smaller
just
than a
radar.
coin?
To be truly invisible, a jet has to manage 3 major signatures: radar reflection, infrared heat, and electronic emissions. Radar stealth comes from shaping, like carefully angled mirrors that deflect radar beams away,
Oh.
and from materials that soak up energy. That's why modern stealth jets have sharp edges aligned at specific angles, serpentine inlets that hide the engine fan, and internal weapon bays instead of external pylons.
Wow.
Infrared stealth is harder. Even if radar can't see you, the heat of your exhaust
So much
and skin
engineering
can.
goes into this.
Yeah.
Sensors detect this glow easily. And then there's emissions control. A fighter broadcasting on radar gives itself away, so modern stealth jets use low probability of intercept radars and fuse data from many sensors to minimize their own emissions. Here's the paradox. Stealth and speed usually don't go together.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because going faster than
looking
Mach
straight
2,
from the
that's
movie.
over 1,500
Actually.
miles per hour,
So advanced.
generates enormous heat.
Yes,
That
that's
heat
what my question
lights
is.
up infrared detectors like a flare, undoing all your careful radar
The
stuff.
engine is blasting.
So
and
historically,
nobody can
engineers
see it.
faced a brutal choice. Build for speed or build for stealth. The F-47 is America's attempt to solve both.
Wow.
The secret lies in its
A
engines.
solution to a
Next
problem.
generation adaptive propulsion, or NGAP. These new engines, like Pratt & Whitney's XA103 and GE's XA102, are 3-stream adaptive cycle designs.
How come the engines
That
are so
means they
sexy?
can literally reconfigure airflow in flight. In high thrust mode, they act like a turbojet, pouring power into the core for supersonic speed. In cruise mode, they open a third bypass stream, routing cooler air around the core, improving fuel efficiency and cooling the jet at the same time. Think of it as an engine with 3 gears instead of 2. That extra bypass stream works like a built-in
has
heat sink,
fans?
reducing exhaust temperature,
Yeah, like,
hiding the jet from
to cool
heat-seeking
it off.
missiles, and giving it longer legs without guzzling fuel. Industry
save
claims
fuel.
these adaptive engines are up to 25% more fuel efficient than today's F-35 engines.
Oh, wow.
And more importantly, they provide much
Sustainability.
better thermal management, That's how the
more
F-47
of
can chase
hiding,
Mach 2
not
plus while
sustainability. They
still
don't care
cutting its
about
infrared
sustainability.
signature. Not perfectly invisible, but a much harder target to lock onto. Now let's talk about shape. The F-47 is
Shape is
tailless,
sexy.
no
Yes.
vertical
Approved.
stabilizers at all. Why?
They have
Because
amazing
vertical
designs
tails
for the
reflect
jets.
radar from the sides, dramatically increasing signature. By eliminating them, designers reduce radar return from multiple angles. Instead, the F-47 uses a diamond-like, blended wing body profile. Think of a manta ray, smooth and wide,
manta
deflecting
ray.
radar waves upward or downward instead of back at the source. This idea isn't brand new. Boeing's bird of prey demonstrator in the late 1990s already
It's
proved
like
that
a
tailless
bird.
stealth
Oh my
aircraft
God,
could
yeah.
slash radar signatures by orders of magnitude.
Birds are
The
such an
F-47
inspiration.
is the mature form of that concept, scaled up and adapted for real combat. But Stealth++ doesn't just mean radar. It means reducing visibility across the electromagnetic spectrum. Infrared, for instance. Modern detectors can pick up even faint heat glows. The adaptive cycle engines help hide exhaust heat, but engineers go further.
But how?
The F-47's exhaust nozzles are carefully shielded, possibly using slit-shaped outlets and advanced cooling methods to mix hot gases with cooler air before they leave the aircraft.
Wow.
The result? A reduced infrared
this
plume
process is
that makes
very
heat-seeking
fast.
missiles far
Actually-
less effective. Not true invisibility, but a moving target that appears much dimmer than anything flying today. Stealth++ also covers the invisible war of sensors. The F-35 was famous for fusing radar, infrared, and electronic data into a single 360-degree picture. The F-47 takes that logic further. There are credible hints that the entire skin
so
of the aircraft
sleek.
may act as a destroyer sensor, sometimes called a smart skin.
Smart skin.
Instead of one big nose radar dish, hundreds of embedded arrays could cover the fuselage, turning the whole jet into a giant, flexible eye. This would
Wow.
mean fewer external protrusions,
What?
fewer seams to bounce radar, and a level of situational awareness far beyond even the Raptor. But stealth
I want
isn't
to
just
touch
about
it.
the jet itself.
Yeah.
The F-47 is designed as the quarterback for a team of drones called Collaborative Combat Aircraft, or CCA. The plan is around 1,000 CCAs, supporting fewer than 200
So it will not move alone.
F-47s.
It will have its
Each drone
CCAs.
can extend sensors, carry weapons,
Even
or
now
act
jets
as
have their own
decoys.
assistants.
Yeah.
Together, they magnify the ghost effect. On radar, an enemy might see an entire squadron, but not know which aircraft are human-piloted and which are expendable
this
drones.
is
Crazy.
amazing.
Swarm
Actually.
capability makes the
What
F-47
a plan.
more than a stealth jet.
It's like
it makes
finding
it
the
the
president.
silent commander
Yeah,
of an
on a
invisible
mission.
fleet. But ghost technology isn't cheap. Each F-47 is expected to cost nearly $300
Yeah, the money.
million,
$300
making
million
it the most expensive
Wow,
fighter jet
crazy.
in history.
Woo!
So here's what I want to ask you. If America really has a jet that's invisible to radar and infrared, how would you stop it?
By becoming
Could any
friend.
country defend
Yeah,
against that?
only the
Would an
friend.
invisible jet make you feel safer?
That's how
or
we
does
stop
it make
it.
the world even more dangerous? Will it start a new stealth race? And if full spectrum invisibility becomes real, radar, heat, even satellites, should America use it first or keep it secret forever? Think about it.
Oh.
What happens when no one knows who's in the sky above them? I want to know
That's
your
actually
That is
answer.
scary,
Tell
very
me in the
scary.
comments.
I'm so impressed by the design. This just shows that the jet is saying, don't dare to come near to me.
Actually, F-47 is really advanced, and in the end, he was asking like, this should be kept as a secret, and I think it should be kept as a secret because
Yeah.
if you tell it to the whole world, then more countries will buy it, then other countries will make it. Of course, Russia and China will try to make it or make something better out of it, and that will be a problem for the whole world.
Yes, and above all, the questions asked like, what will happen if there are jets flying above us and we don't know who is in the jet? Some are human co-piloted and some are empty.
That is the most strange part because you know how it is like even the president of America moves like this. He moves in two cars, similar cars.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you don't know in
I've
which
seen
car
this.
he's moving. So
Exactly.
so it is very hard for the terrorist who to bomb.
They are
I believe
bluffing
that-
us.
Yeah, actually, and I believe that US is living in 2050 or something. Like no country could match the pace.
Actually, so what do you guys think about this? Do let us know in the comment section. We'll also do like, share, and
Subscribe.
Bye.